Hi guys, I'm back up here with another collective message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. You can DM me. We can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys to start the discussion. As well as let's go share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? We'll not be on screen today, just speaking to you, okay? All right, so this collective message really has to do with meditation and connecting back into source, okay? We've talked on this platform before on how God is the wall. You're the plug. You plug right into the wall, and you plug other phones in, so other people plug into you to get that resource from the source. You know what I'm saying? Like, help people on their journey and things like that. This is what we're doing here right now, right? So this really has to do with meditation and plugging back into the wall, okay? I just got out of meditation, just really started back up meditation. And within that space of meditation, what came out of that space was it's time to plug back into the wall and get connected directly to source instead of external factors getting you connected to source, okay? If I can give you some examples of what this could be, this can be the Bible. This can be like inspirational speaking, because God uses everything. This can even be this reading here, this video here. Whatever you get to give you that fuel and that drive. I don't know why my throat chakra is really trying to lock up right now. Sorry, guys. That fuel and that drive to connect with God and connect with yourself, right? God's saying, let's turn that down a little bit and come directly to me. Right? This is that time where those moments right there, like listening to this reading here, or like reading the Bible, reading a devotional Bible or whatever. I don't know what you guys do. Watching your favorite reader, inspirational speaker, whoever gets you going, right? That's cool. But that's more what we call in nursing school. We have objective and we have subjective, right? Or secondary, right? That would be more subjective. Now it's time to tap into that objective, right? This is that type of energy. So God's really leading us to really turn that down just a tad bit and turn up direct communication more. If you get what I'm saying, right? Direct communication more, right? Because you don't need anybody to get to God. You don't need anything to get to God. You just show up to God as yourself and you plug in. Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. Understanding when there's signals to plug into God directly, and when there's moments when God needs you to get this message from this person, this thing, this situation, right? This is that type of energy here where we're being guided to really look in those spaces, right? There was a reading I put up, I don't know how many days ago, like a few days ago, I don't fucking know, when it had to do with the baton, right? God's running around with the baton around the bend, and God's getting ready to hand you off the baton so you can sprint, right? Which within that space, we're in the space in between stage of getting ready, right? The baton has not made it past the bend yet, right? This is that type of energy. Right now, you're in that transitional space where you see God in your peripherals, in the back, in your rear view, coming up on you. But God is not here yet. It's not time to take off. It's not time to blast off or anything. It's strictly awareness. Okay, God's coming up, okay? I need to get my ducks in a row. And a lot of that, I'm noticing what it's tapping into, at least for me. It has to do with getting, if we want to explain this in, I guess, more the simplest terms. Think about the chakra line, right? You know, from head to toe, right? This would be that moment getting them top chakras in alignment to line up with them lower chakras, right? God's going to give you this baton where you're going to have to utilize those lower chakras. But to be able to utilize those lower chakras correctly, right? If we're talking about a chakra spectrum here in the most simplest way form, right? You're going to have those higher ones in check on level, I guess, balanced. So you're going to have that mind, intuition, that third eye, which that would be that vision, seeing past what your physical situation is, right? This is that type of energy. You got to line the heart chakra. You got to line all that shit up to be able to sprint off correctly, right? Because you can't utilize action. You can't utilize the root, the sacral, and the solar plex, right? You can't utilize that if your upper chakras are imbalanced, which that's going to cause what? Self-sabotage, right? This is that type of energy here. What I mean when it comes to God coming around the bend, it has to do with getting your mind, your spirit together to be ready mentally, emotionally, right? Spiritually, to take the marathon, right? To go the marathon, to go the distance, right? Before God gives you the baton, that shit has to be in check so you can thrive properly, right? So that being said, that's why the message has to do with plugging into God directly, right? Instead of secondary, right? Is you're getting that direct information from your source. No middleman nothing's getting lost in translation. So that being said, what God told you is what God told you, right? So this is that type of energy right now. So to wrap this message up, it has to do with getting in direct communication with God. So whatever that looks like to you, do that. Right? So that being said, no middleman, plugging right into the wall because you are a charger to charge back up to be ready to go the distance. Okay? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. Fuck with me. We can get you set up, okay? Drop a comment down below. Let me hear from you guys. Let's start the discussion. As well as, let's go share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want you guys to have a good night. Stay up. Remember, plug into the wall. It's time to plug right into source, okay? Get that direct message from source, okay? Have a good night and bye-bye.